What's up, Purist? It's Bob from Purist Motorsports. I'm sitting in 89 number 50, the client car that we're working on trying to get complete, and the carpet is back in it. There's a process I used to clean this, and I kind of wanted to share with you what I did. Um, what we did is use household items. I know there's a lot of channels out there that have a lot of professional cleaning products that are offered in the automotive community. I'm not going to downplay any of those. They all work very well. You can watch several channels. Ammo is one that I know of that I've followed for several years. The thing that a lot of those cleaners do is they work on dealership cars where the carpet's not removed, and well, that presents certain challenges along with, well, I guess when you're putting the time into doing that, the dealers are looking for you to do that efficiently. So you can't take the carpet out because it just costs too much for the dealers to pay to remove a whole interior, especially the late model car with all this stuff. So this car, we removed the carpet completely because, well, we had to take it all the way out to get it painted. And so there's some household products that I used because I have a 9-year-old son. My wife and I try to care for the clothes, more so her than me, I would say. I'll admit that. But I figured if there are things in our household that can remove grass stains, tar stains, Coke stains, grape stains, from his baseball uniforms all the way to his daily clothes, along with our 13-year-old daughter, although she's way more clean these days versus, say, 5 or 6 years ago, that there were things on our shelves in the house that could easily clean this carpet. And well, I just wanted to share with you the process, and hopefully this helps you.
So as you can see, it's your typical run-of-the-mill Fox smoke gray interior carpet. The stains are from drinks falling, from food falling, from your foot touching the accelerator. Just typical of a used carpet in an old Fox. It's not bad. I've seen a lot worse. But the goal here is to get the major part of the stains out and hold on to the original carpet because it has a particular look that the reproduction carpet does not have. So the first thing we did was we put in 2 Tide Pods inside a container filled with about 2 to 2.5 gallons of water. Agitated that to where it came out as a foamy mixture. Then let that sit. While I was letting that sit and mix a little better, I took some Shout and hit the really, really soiled areas pretty good. I figured this stuff can take grass stains out of my son's baseball uniform. It'd be good enough to get old stains out of this carpet. So did that, and then once I let that sit for a few minutes, I actually grabbed a stiff bristle brush. Actually, I had one, but you could buy them at Lowe's or Home Depot. And you can buy a handle that screws into it. Put the carpet outside, and then basically took the Tide solution and rubbed the whole thing down, paying particular attention to the soiled areas that I just hit with a Shout. Not necessarily rubbing those any harder, but just maybe more often. Was really careful because the certain areas of these carpets are prone to coming apart, typically around the toe box area on the driver's side where the pedals are, and then on the passenger side kind of around where the A-pillar meets the firewall all the way at the bottom. There's some weak points there, so just be careful. Your carpet may have other areas that have issues, and you need to be careful with that. But this is a really good budget way of cleaning the carpet. So went over the whole carpet with this brush. Took a good bit of time. Took a lot of time actually, just kind of rubbing things down, and then actually draped the whole thing over some sawhorses. And if you notice on that, I did not pressure wash it at this point, but there is solution coming out of it, so you can tell there's a lot of water in it. I can't imagine if you were putting all of this inside the car that you would be able to vacuum all of that out. So especially with the jute backing. For some reason, I did not get footage of me pressure washing it, but I will say it is very important that you choose the right tip on the wand so that you don't blow through the carpet when it is hanging on sawhorses. It may be a little easier to put it on the ground, but I wanted it on the sawhorses. And because I put it on the sawhorses, it actually made the carpet lay over. No different than washing your hair in the shower. Your hair is going to fall a certain way, whichever way the water runs off. And once the carpet completely dried after about a week, actually it's actually been dry for several months now, but put it in the car and then took the brush again and just basically combed the carpet to the point where it looked like I wanted it to look, like a factory look, because I was pulling the grain, well, getting the grain back in the carpet, I guess the best way to say it. But that's pretty much it. There's nothing fancy about this. It's a very simple process. I used two things, Tide Pods and Shout. I like this because I felt like it was not going to be something that would be so aromatic in nature, I guess you would say. As far as smells, it would actually smell pretty good inside the car. It would smell clean, and it worked really, really well. I was pleased with the results. I think this is something that anybody could do. There are probably better products out there. It did not get some of the deep stains out, as you can see there, but it did it to where those things are behind seats. You're never going to see them. And this is keeping the original carpet in the car. I just felt like this would be helpful for somebody because it's very, very inexpensive. All it has is basically what you have in your laundry room and a good bit of your time, and it could come out to where it looks pretty decent.
So as you can see, it's a fairly simple deal, and there's some precautions to take in that process. Obviously, I won't hit it again because I already said it, but pressure washing, when you're getting into pressure washing this carpet, if you choose the wrong nozzle, you will absolutely blow a hole straight through this. But if you follow those things, I think the carpet will turn out decent. Obviously, there's some things that are going to happen over time where there are stains that will not come out of carpet like this. But if you're on a budget, it's very simple. You could do that. You probably could do it with a water hose at the house. But hopefully this helps. Hopefully this gives you some guidance on what to do and help you in your project to save a little money. It turned out good. I'm pleased with the results, and I can't wait to get the seats and get the complete interior in. So stay tuned for that. I've got some updates from National Parts Depot parts for the dash, and then some other interior pieces that we've gotten from them that are exclusive. So stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, whether you're driving them or restoring them, always enjoy them. Peace.